สวัสดีค่ะเพื่อนๆวันนี้คุณสตีฟจะมาทำคอร์นเบรดใช่ไหมคะ
Cornbread, one of our favorites.
คอร์นเบรดค่ะ
One of my family favorites. My father always used to make cornbread. He grew up in the Midwest of the U.S. and just loved cornbread, especially as he got older. He learned how to make it for himself. So this is something that we do. The other day, Siri and I made some really good pork and beans, Mexican style, and what it goes well with is cornbread. And so today we're going to make cornbread to go with that pork and beans.
วันนี้เราจะมาทำสูตรคุณปู่นะคะคอร์นเบรดซึ่งคุณปู่ชอบมากนะคะ so in here we have และกัตตะปงจากกรุงนะคะอันนี้เป็นของโลโก้
Right. So this is the star of the program. You need cornmeal, and this is where your preference is in. You get cornmeal in two different styles: coarse or fine. Most cornbread recipes call for just fine cornbread. We like a little bit of coarse in there, so we're going to do 50-50 coarse and fine. But you still need to put in some all-purpose flour. So basically, the ratio is 50% all-purpose flour to 50% cornmeal on here. So we're going to do a double batch today. So we're going to put in 2 cups of flour. And I'm even going to tilt it a little bit towards the side. I'm going to put 1.5 cups of regular flour in. And then I'm going to put more cornmeal in because I like more corn in the cornbread than flour. So we're going to do a different ratio a little bit. So this is 1.5 cups.
เราจะทำ2 portion นะคะปกติ portion ของแป้ง all purpose flour จะต้องเท่ากับcornmeal corn bread อีก corn flour นะคะแต่วันนี้เราชอบทาน corn flour มากเราก็เลยปริมาณเราก็ใช้แป้งถ้วยครึ่ง all purpose แล้วก็แป้ง corn flour there.
So normally you put in 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of corn flour. So this is the fine. This is the very fine. It's very powdery cornmeal. It's yellow a little bit. So we would put, because we're doing double batch, we put about almost 1 cup of this in there too as well. So we'll put a little bit less than 1 cup because we're going to put some more of that coarse cornmeal in there. Okay. All right. So we're doing all our dry ingredients first.
สรุปง่ายๆ dry ingredient ก็ corn flour กับแป้งเนี่ยเท่ากันถ้วยหนึ่งหรือ2 ถ้วย 2 ถ้วยนะคะ
This is a half cup measure that I'm using. A little bit easier to work in the bags. So this is the coarse cornmeal.
อันนี้อย่าง coarse
And it's not so powdery, it's more like salt almost and granular. You can feel it's granular. This gives a lot of nice texture flavor to this. And this is not going to be quite enough in this bag. So we need to open up our new bag here. Cornmeal.
แต่ถ้า harus ก็แปลว่ามันเหมือนแป้ง
Okay. Now we have our coarse and our fine cornmeal in there. And just to get the lumps out, I'm going to just whisk this around and incorporate this together. Now we'll put the rest of our dry ingredients in there and mix that up too. So basically we have a little bit of salt.
เกลือเรามีเกลือ
So each one batch is a half a teaspoon. We're making a double batch. So we will put 2 half teaspoons in there. Or you could also just put 1 teaspoon in. So that's a half. And another half teaspoon. Okay.
แป้งก็เกลือก็
Now we're going to need something to make it fluff up. So this is no yeast involved in cornbread. So we either use baking powder or baking soda. So
อันนี้เราก็ใส่ผงฟูนะคะผงฟูปริมาณ
So this would require 2 teaspoons of baking powder
ผง
per
ฟู
batch, so that means we have to put 4 in. So this is the agent that will cause it to rise up. Very important to get this in there, otherwise you get flat cornbread. Now, just for a little bit extra benefit, you can put a little bit of
จะเพิ่มไปเยอะอยู่เรื่อยๆเลยอะ
too.
ไม่ตามสูตรเลยอะตามสูตรเขา1 ส่วนแป้ง1 ส่วนคอร์น
Baking soda,
เบรดคอนฟลาวเวอร์เกลือ1 ช้อน1 ช้อนชา
so we need a half teaspoon in there.
ผงฟู1 ช้อน
Per
ชา
batch. So we're going to put in 2 half teaspoons.
ครึ่งช้อนชาเป็นเบกกิ้งโซดา
Makes it, when you combine it, I've noticed that some recipes combine baking soda and baking powder. Some use one or the other. When you have them both in, it tends to fluff up a little bit more.
What the
Pancakes also.
corn baking powder is make it fluffy baking soda make it crispy
Ah. And you want cornbread to be a little crispy around the edges. Okay, so that's the dry ingredients then. Now, so we have some wet ingredients in here, and we have milk that goes in. So we're going to have basically 2¼ cups of milk in there. So it's actually 3 cups of milk normally, but we're going to put some honey in here, so we'll reduce the milk a little bit. So this is 1 cup of milk. And I'll just put 2 right now in.
นี่อัตราเราทำ2 ส่วนนะคะถ้าเกิด1 ส่วนก็ต้องลดครึ่งลงไป2 ครับ
Now we also need to put some butter in here. So
เยอะเล
we
ยอะ
have
บัตเตอร์
butter,
หลอดซะ
and this is actually half a cup of this.
cup.
Yeah, we actually need really 1 cup of butter. I'm not sure I'm prepared enough, but we're going to. Yeah, we only need half cup of this because we are going to.
just put half cup first เพราะว่าเราจะเอาไขมันของเบคอนใส่ไปด้วย
Right, exactly. That's the thing. We're
กลัวว่า
gonna
จะ
put some bacon fat in here and
น้ำ
give
เยอะ
it
ไป
some
แล้ว
taste.
มันจะแก้ยากเติมแป้ง
Butter is really important for cornbread. It goes so well with butter. And then this is our secret ingredient here. This is our
นั่นคือไม้ไขมันที่เราเอามาจาก
pork
หมู
lard, actually.
3
is what it
ชั้น
really
นะคะ
is. And I'm going to put some of this in. Also about a half a cup. Now we kind of need to get this, by the way, I want a little bit of butter again.
ไข่เราก็ใช้เนยทาหน่อย
So let's stick this in the microwave too. For a few seconds and soften it up. Right, while we're waiting for that, we can then
เติม
put in
eggs
the
เติม
eggs.
ไข่
Yes, we have eggs and honey still to go in here.
พวกไข่นี้เราใส่ถ้าพอชั่นเดียวก็2 ใบนี่เราทำ2 พอชั่นก็4 ใบ want to put one in first
Huh?
put one at a time อย่าต่ออีกอันหนึงเพราะเดี๋ยวถ้าเกิดไข่เสียมันจะได้ไม่
We don't
รวม
like
กัน
shells in our cornbread, so put it into the. Yeah, just like that. So there's a piece of shell. Our local eggs tend to disintegrate a little bit here. So
want to put all in there?
the shell is not so strong. Sometimes flakes off. All right, that's the eggs.
Now we แล้วก็ดูว่าคอนเทนต์ดูก่อนว่ามันจะน้ำเยอะไปไหม Maybe we can stir it first and see whether it's too wet or not.
Right, exactly. That's why I didn't put the whole milk in there yet, because we will just, after we get all this in, then we will see how the consistency is. It's still a little short on liquid, but that's why we got
We still
milk
have another
to
cup
reserve.
of the
And we got
fat.
honey too as well.
Half cup of the fat.
And right, exactly. So we still got other liquid to come in. So this is looking about right. There we go. Now this is the
เยอะจังเลย You want to calculate again หรือครับ
I will.
Yeah. Is it hot?
Measure it.
Is it hot?
Look at that. Perfect.
Okay. ปกติจะใส่น้ำตาลนะคะแต่เขาจะใส่น้ำผึ้งเราก็ต้องตัดของเหลวไปหน่อยนึงเพราะน้ำผึ้งมันเป็นน้ำเนาะน้ำตาลมันไม่ใช่น้ำ
Right. And then we add some honey. And we want a few spoons of it.
ถ้าone portion เราก็2 tablespoon นะคะแบบที่เราทำ2 portion ก็เป็น4
Never add
เติมอีกแล้วชอบเติมมีของแถมอยู่เรื่อยเลยว่าตัวเองเนี่ยกลัวว่ามันจะใสไปแป้ง
It's actually looking about right.
Yeah, but then we need to put milk, right?
Oh, well, we just do it to the thickness, and so this is why I didn't put all the milk in, because we were changing the ingredients a little bit, so
บอกแล้วเนี่ยเปลี่ยนสูตร
give it a really good stir
แต่เขา
now.
จะดู
Get all
ดู
the
ว่า
lumps out.
texture มันเป็นยังไงถ้าเกิดส่วนใหญ่จะไม่ให้มันเหลวเกิน ถ้าเหลวเกินจะแก้ยากคือต้องเอา
Use
แป้ง
that
มาใส่
wonderful mixer that you have. This is the old-fashioned way. Pretty smooth.
more like a stir rather than mix it together I think
Yeah.
So,
I think I think
Is that
the
all?
consistency is pretty
I
good.
think so
Yeah. So I think we're good here. I think we can now pour it into the
นี่ก็เทลงไปใส่พิมพ์นะคะเพราะ texture เขาใช้ได้
So there's now I'm going to divide this into half roughly, and
maybe just put in here first that you like and then the rest it can be there or
I'm going to do this one first.
okay oh, because that one is kind of big
Yeah. It's going to be thin. Yeah.
มันจะไม่หนานะคะเพราะเวลาเราทานเนี่ยเราตัด
So I was
เป็น
thinking of
ชิ้น
doing
ๆ
one other thing. I was going to maybe put some jalapenos in here. This is going to be very flat cornbread here on that one. I'm going to do one more thing. Put some
ก็
jalapenos.
จะพูดเอาพริกใส่
Jalapeno chilies. And we're going to
เขาจะเอาพริกใส่ด้วยอันนี้แต่เราก็ต้องเอาน้ำออกแล้วก็สับให้เป็นชิ้นเล็กๆ
Now there's a couple ways that you could do this. I'm just going to put the jalapeno chilies in here, but you could also put cheese if you wish. There's a nice recipe for, or a nice combination, I would say, for jalapenos and cheese. Okay, so this is, I think, good enough. So you just chop them up as fine as you want. They can be coarse or fine. I kind of like them diced a bit. This is looking pretty good. All right. Whisk back again. Now this adds a little zest to this. Now we have Mexican cornbread. So we're going to fill this pan now. Going to sluice the butter around here so that this will help it to be more crispy. Here we go. One in the back will be
side by side. Yeah, put side by side. This fry is 200 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes.
Yeah, because it's very
เพ
thin.
ราะว่าอันนี้มันบางนะคะ เราก็เลยจิ้มดู You can taste the toothpick.
Right.
Poke it in and see it's clear.
Comes up with anything on it then like batter, then it's not done yet. This is looking just fine.
เพราะว่าอันนี้มันบางอะนะคะ เราทำชิ้นนี้ติดตีน so it only 10 minutes that is one.
So
เดี๋ยวเราก็เปิดดูอีกอันนึงเพื่ออันนึง the other one is a little bit thick เนี่ย
in normal size.
yeah.
So normally it takes 20 to 23 minutes, approximately. But this was like half size, half thickness.
โอเคเดี๋ยวมาดูอีกอันนึงนะคะซึ่งเป็นถาดแก้ว that one is a little bit thicker แล้วก็มันก็จะมีpepper ด้วยนะคะเดี๋ยวเข้ามาดูกันค่ะอันนี้อันบางนะคะสัก5 นาที let's say ทิ้งไว้10 นาที 10 minutes เนี่ย I touch it and then it like that is it okay yeah, okay it's okay like this wow look at it let's see oh ใช้ได้แล้วค่ะ so we got like a butter ค่ะ
Yeah, you have to put butter on cornbread.
Quite nice. Not too sweet. It just แม่บ้านชิมค่ะแม่บ้านชิมช่วยจะต้องเปิดดูเลยนะคะ It's ready. Look good.สวยมากเลย โอเค
Looks perfect. Just nice.
so it's 200 degree for this one is for like
23 minutes. or so.
23 25 maybe
Yeah, but we took it out and then
Yeah.
put it back in.
because it's a little bit thicker
Yeah, it was not quite cooked at 20 minutes.
ก็ต้อง
So-
ดูเอานะคะ
This is nice because just nice brown, light brown here, and then it's golden brown, crispy on the outside. There, so
อันนี้มันบางหน่อยอะค่ะมันก็จะใช้เร็วเราต้องดูเอานะเพราะว่าแป้งความชื้นของแป้งแต่ละประเทศไม่เหมือนกันเราจะค่อยๆดูเอานะคะเดี๋ยวมาจัดใส่จานกันเลยค่ะรอให้เย็นก่อนนี่นะคะเราตัดออกมาแล้วเนี่ยมันก็จะเป็น texture ใช้ได้เลยว้าวสะดุ้งร้อนยังร้อนอยู่เลยเนี่ยตัดทั้งก็ร้อนอยู่เนี่ยใช้ได้เลยเนี่ย texture เขามาจัดใส่จานทอดว้าวนี่ค่ะ corn bread and ham with red bean at the top of the sauce อันนี้ไม่ได้ทำคลิปนะคะว่าจะทำคลิปให้ดู ham and the red bean top of the sauce แต่อันนี้เป็นเม็กซิกันดิชนะคะยังไว้จะทำให้ดู
So you can see the little jalapenos in here.
Yeah, just perfect. It's not too
Yeah.
dry.
And so why it goes so well, just think of nachos. Nachos is corn, jalapenos, little cheese, and you can put cheese into the cornbread to make it very much like a nacho.
And like chili beans. Perfect ค่ะ แล้วไว้จะทำคลิปคราวหน้าให้ดูนะคะคลิปของ this one didn't make clip so ว่าจะเล่นแต่คลิปให้ดูนะคะนี่ค่ะเอามาให้แม่บ้านจริง
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
get that
Very
little
good.
bit of jalapeno in there.
Very good